Welcome to KU's College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. If you're wondering what Liberal Arts and Sciences is, check the link below. My name is Joey Anguiano and I'm one of 3 assistant directors here in College Advising and Student Services. I also advise for psychology.
My name is Keontae Gaines and I advise for linguistics and political science.
My name is Crystal Perkins and I advise for visual arts students.
So today we're going to talk about how to complete a degree here at KU and some of the different opportunities or resources that we offer to help improve your experience and set you up for life after college, not only outside of the classroom, but inside of the classroom.
We are going to cover some important points that will guide you in your time here at KU, so jot this down. It's a good habit to start for future advising meetings as well.
Note that you don't need to write down everything, but definitely aim to keep track of things that seem important or that you might have questions about later.
Most classes at KU are 3 credit hours, and a credit hour is basically the amount of time that students engage in the classroom per week for a given course.
So there are 120 credit hours in a degree. A lot of folks want to try and graduate in 4 years, but if that isn't you or your timeline's a little different, that's okay. KU is always going to be here and will always support you in your journey for a degree, whether that's over 4 years or longer. That 120 hours can be pretty intimidating to think about just right away. So if you break it down into those 3 credit hour chunks, that's actually about 40 classes over 4 years if that's your pace, which breaks down to 10 classes a year or 5 classes a semester. We can also do different strategies, like maybe taking 4 classes in the spring and the fall and 2 classes over the summer, but ultimately it's your education and we can take however long you need to best complete it for you.
120 credits can be split into thirds depending upon the major. A third gen ed, a third your major, and a third electives. Electives apply toward the degree just as much as major or gen ed courses and allow students to explore in various ways. They can be used as prereqs for grad school, a second major, a minor. You could even go abroad or use them to gain specific skills or for a pure interest.
The School of Arts is a part of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and there are 4 different types of degrees that students can earn in this school. BA, BGS, BFA, and BAE, aka BAE. In addition to reaching 120 credits, you also need a 2.0 GPA to graduate, which is the GPA needed in order to be in good academic standing here at KU. Theater, visual art education, and film and media studies have practicum or internship opportunities built into these majors for unique study experiences that can translate to future jobs.
Wow, Keontae, that sounds like quite a few letters. But the key pieces to remember here, a BA or a Bachelor of Arts is going to require foreign language and maybe a couple of specifics like math and science labs. The Bachelor of General Studies requires a second area of study like a minor, a second major, or even 2 certificates, and allows you to expand your main focus beyond that first major. Note that you can still get a minor or have a second major with a BA or a BS. Additionally, the BS, or Bachelor of Science, is going to have more classes that are focused on the major area than a BA or a BGS, because you're doing the science of the major. You don't have to make the choice on a BA or a BGS right now, but it's great to be aware of your options.
Every major here will have KU Core General Education classes, but depending upon the degree the student chooses, there may be additional gen eds and then of course their major requirements. For example, the BA in Religious Studies requires English 101, 102, math and science with a lab, and 4 semesters of language beyond the KU Core, and then 27 major credit hours that are specifically religious studies classes.
In addition to reaching 120 credits, you'll also need a 2.0 GPA to graduate, which is also the GPA needed to be in good academic standing here at KU.
Advising at orientation is a unique experience and unlike any other advising appointment you'll have at KU. Students will leave with a typical 4-year plan for graduation that we'll customize together over future meetings. You'll also get your class schedule for this first fall semester. Being an incoming student, it can be confusing setting up a schedule for the first time, so we strive to help you make the best schedule as possible and really make that process easy for you. Try to get any information to us ahead of time, like high school transcripts, test scores like the ACT, SAT, or AP exams, and utilize things like our math placement tool, ALEX, to be placed into the proper level of math. Additionally, if you're bringing any college credit from high school, check out CredTran to see how your courses could possibly transfer to KU.
While our advisors will all be in one place for orientation this summer, we have offices all over campus, housed in the departments we serve. Students are assigned a major advisor once they declare, and they can access their schedule to make an in-person or Zoom appointment through Jayhawk GPS. If you change majors, most likely you will be assigned a new advisor that is the expert in that field's curriculum. We also have weekly drop-ins on Zoom for quick questions, and those are staffed by all of our major advisors.
One thing a lot of students ask me is, what can my advisor do for me? Simple, we're here to help you with requirements and understanding your major and minor. We can also help you change your major or minor if that ever comes up. Our goal is to connect you to all kinds of resources on campus and discover new courses, clubs, and opportunities. We may not be parking or financial aid, but we can help point you in the right direction if you do run into things where you need the assistance of other offices. We like to see ourselves as a great starting point for any conversation or problem you may have.
So we prepare for an advising meeting by reviewing your program, making note of the different questions that we may have, and updating your degree plan. During the meeting, we'll have a conversation about how you're doing academically, which includes your current and future classes, and your program in general. So that way, we're on the same page about your next steps. And after our meeting, notes will be taken and put into Jayhawk GPS, which is where you can refer to them and access any resource links that we may have discussed.
Students may also have more than one advisor if you're in certain programs like honors or trio, or you're a student athlete. Think of this team of advisors as your group of people who are here to help you succeed.
Typically, students meet with their advisor in the fall and spring to prep for the following semester, but advisors are available throughout the year either through appointments or drop-ins. And of course, you could always email us at any time.
Students should come to meetings prepared with questions they have, an idea of what their interests and goals are, or a willingness to discuss them if they're not sure, and the mindset that each appointment is a building block. Some tasks could not be completed in a single session, but coming to the meeting prepared makes it much more efficient and just plain better conversation to steer you on the right path. For example, if you're an American Studies major, you would want to bring a list of classes you think would work in your major, some ideas for general education you'd like to tackle, and some elective courses that you're curious about. We can help you figure out how they'll fit into your degree, what to wait on, and what needs to be taken first.
Another way to be involved on campus and prepare for post-grad life is to join a pre-professional group. So different majors have different groups or honor societies that students can join. You could also join career communities that have events more centered around common career interests and not specific majors, which could open up many doors of opportunity.
So a lot of folks want to know, how can this degree help me in the long term? What can I do with this after graduation? Well, there are many ways to tailor your education to prepare for that path after college. Certain majors like communications and anthropology have capstone courses, which help you prepare for graduation through different classroom experiences. Whether developing a thesis, working on semester-long research projects, or really just thinking about new concepts in ways that you hadn't before over the past 4 years, these capstone courses in the college make sure you're prepared for the next level. Meanwhile, other majors like applied behavioral science have practicums for their students, which are semester or even year-long programs that give you those real-world experiences, but still have the guidance and support of a classroom setting.
You can also utilize our Career Center throughout your time at KU to work on your resume and practice interviews. Check out their job fairs and get career coaching and more from our friends in Summerfield. Keep an eye on their website for events. It's never too early to engage with them, even if you aren't sure yet what career you want.
One important thing to note before we go: be sure to send in all standardized test scores, potential exam credits, or transfer credits from other institutions. This allows us to effectively plan your schedule and get a better understanding of your interests. Taking both the ALEKS and foreign language placement tests are also important, as we want to make sure that you're enrolled into the correct level courses. The more information we have about where to place you in courses, the better we can set you up to succeed and progress forward through your degree.
While you'll definitely stay busy with courses, you will still have time to get involved outside the classroom. With the college being so vast, our students occupy their time in just about every campus group. Great opportunities like undergraduate research, student-run media and student senate, and things like club sports and collegiate esports can offer camaraderie as well as leadership opportunities. Within the college, we also have robust study abroad opportunities with programs at all points of the year, including winter break, summer, and spring break. You can fit a program of study abroad with every major in the college and easily help finish off requirements like KU core goals, foreign language requirements, or even sometimes a major course. Additionally, Groups like the Undergraduate Anthropology Association, the Chemistry Club, and the Spanish Club offer opportunities to connect with faculty and other folks studying things that you like to study. We also have cool things like foreign language speaking groups, which can help connect you with other students too. Departmental honor groups such as Nu Rho Psi and Lambda Pi Eta also offer opportunities to connect with other high-achieving students in your major. If you've got questions about any of these opportunities, definitely ask your advisor. They can help connect you with any office and everyone on campus.
Don't worry if you can't remember everything. You'll hear from the advisor you meet with via your KU email after orientation. It's important to keep checking your email as the summer goes on, and especially once classes start. Important information will always be sent there.
Something else to definitely familiarize yourself with is Enroll and Pay. Here's a link right here that'll give you PDFs and step-by-step instructions of how you can use different features on the website. It's one of the more important tools you'll use at KU. You can use it to add your classes, pay your bills, and even get great things like football tickets. You'll mainly hang out in student financials and manage classes, and while we'll help you at orientation, it's the expectation that you'll be operating on it independently eventually. Most important though, just check out all those tabs when you get a chance. Call us, beep us if you need to reach us. The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences is available online or in person in Strong Hall, room 109, and additionally you can email your advisor at any time. Thanks for watching! We can't wait to see you on your orientation day and help you throughout your Jayhawk journey.